Ella, this is the handshake, and whenever I'm hosting Edna Ruth Mubiri, we have to talk about oil and gas. Yes. Edna, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lynn.
So there's talk of new oil fields that are on the Congo-Uganda border. Now, Edna,
Yes.
surely there's a company that has been contracted to explore these oil fields. Why are we exploring more before we are exploiting what we already found?
That's an interesting question.
Yes.
What we have found so far has been discovered in just a part of the oil field. The Albertine has, the acreage is huge.
Okay.
And when a company gets a license, like the company we're talking about now, Oranto Petroleum, it's a Nigerian company, when they get a license, they are given a certain piece of a certain area that they are going to explore, you see. So much as we say we have discovered the 6.5 billion barrels of oil, which recently was revised downwards, there is a lot more area that hasn't been explored. So we are going to see more licenses. Oranto got a license at the same time as another company, Ama Energy. So they have a period in which they should explore. So right now, what they are doing is going to find seismic data. Now that data is on which will show them the rock formations. The geologists, the geologists will explain these things to you. But it's really to look at the rock formations and see the potential. Then when they have this data, they can come back and say, there's good potential here. So they drill different wells to see if they will hit oil. So that's what Oranto is doing right now.
You know, I'm looking at you like this. It's like a janja we have. We have not even started on what we have.
Oh, you don't have to wait. You know, the thing is, when you start producing oil, you cannot, you can't close it like a tap.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so it has to continue. You have to continue pumping this oil and producing, refining and everything.
Yes.
So the more you find, the easier it is for you to know how much, what are your timelines. If Oranto hits oil, then we just add those figures to what we already know, and then they'll have a plan. The petroleum people can explain to you how, they'll connect to one central place, clean it and all. So the more, if we can find out now how much we've got, then we have clearer timelines. We don't have to wait to finish the 3.5 that is recoverable, then look for more. Because you want to start and get going.
You want to start and get going,
yes.
Right. I'm thinking, now, is it within the same area? Is it close to the original, the first, points?
Yes, this particular area for Oranto was actually given to another company before, but their license expired before they hit oil. Yes. So that license then was reverted back to government. So it was put back when we did the competitive licensing bidding. It was also one of the licenses that was available for people to bid for. So the area has potential. It has been explored before, but the license expired before they hit oil. And part of it is under the lake, on the lake. So they'll be going beyond the land and then checking, because they say there is good potential on the lake.
And then what?
And then, if they hit oil, then there'll be assessments,
Another talk of, we have oil in Uganda.
We are, well, then, no. If they hit oil now and they say that there is oil under the ground, then they'll probably do more studies. Yeah, we'll have the energy ministry getting, really involved to make sure we get the right assessments and all. Yes.
How are we doing? The other day I was reading about students who took a trip to Hoima to take a look at what's going on.
Yeah.
How are we doing with certifying our own people, our own, what do they call them, professionals?
I think last month, that's in December, the Petroleum Authority announced that they're opening the talent register. Now, the talent register is meant to track people who have studied and have been certified to work in the oil industry.
Yes.
We have had the projects on skilling, skilling the people who will be working on the different projects.
Right.
We also have the schools that are training the management level.
If there's a school, there's a university, petroleum university, something?
We have quite a number. We have Kigumba, Petroleum Institute of Kigumba, which they want to develop into a university to serve the region.
Okay.
Then we have the private ones, Institute of Petroleum Studies. We have the ones that's affiliated to one of the oil companies that is doing mostly skilling for the people who probably work on the pipeline and set up the refinery.
Okay.
Yes. So the schools are there, but what they want to do is to track this talent such that if there is no activity in the oil industry, these welding skills can be used in another industry. You see, so they want to track. By tracking, they'll be able to make sure that we don't have redundant skilled people. We don't have people who think they can only serve in the oil industry. Because I mean, your skills should be able to, you should be able to transfer them to another industry. Especially because oil is here for a finite period. After that, you should be able to move into other things. Yes.
That's really good news. I was thinking I should get myself an oil and gas certificate or something.
You could. Well,
I think I could do something.
You could do something.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn.